All right, that was Haikyuu Season 4, Episode 8. I like that we got more Natsu. That was nice.
Oh my gosh, and I loved the selective wear on the ball, that they didn't show it to us, obviously, in kind of the more far away shot of Hinata doing his lonely passing drills.
Yeah.
And then for the close-up of the ball to really, like, see its obvious use. He's obviously always practicing with it at home. And for Natsu to say that about how it's no longer a stranger to him and that he acts like it's a friend now.
It's amazing.
I mean, you really have to think about it as, like, an extension of you. I mean, we learned that from, like, Season 1. Like, it's only grazing your fingertips for a millisecond.
Yeah.
You know, like, the amount of thought and power you have to put behind your fingertips to get it to do what you want it to do is insane, and it's obvious I, like, cannot do that myself.
I just love the growth of everybody, right? I even said it, like, Coach Yukai, like, it feels to me that he has a little bit of growth there, too, as a coach.
He's finally starting, well, I mean, I can't even say finally starting. He has been growing in terms of coaching and also interacting with younger minds and learning how to speak to them and how to best advise them without being too overpowering and deciding things for them or basically telling them the answer before they can come up with it themselves. And, like, he's learning, it's almost like he's taking a crash course of, like, an education program of, like, how to be a teacher.
Yeah. And I don't know, good episode. I love that Kageyama's being more aware and learning. Everybody's learning. It feels like a really well-paced, well-done training arc.
Yeah. I especially like that we are now getting other players kind of that we didn't have before now wanting to get better.
Yeah.
And I think
Kurasuno.
that that's important because we're now entering a territory where we're playing longer and people's tanks are running low. Like Suki we had in this episode, he was getting tired, you know? And it's good to have other players to swap out to give the kind of main people of the court a break.
I agree.
But also win points at the same time. And to have more players on the sidelines that you can trust with that is the best. And
more players on the sidelines who trust in themselves and, like, are confident. Like, I think that confidence just builds up and desire builds up due to time and game, you know?
Yeah. I wonder what Yamaguchi's gonna do with this. Obviously, Suki said something at the very end that left me a little worried, and that was, don't worry, you're our pinch server. And I'm like,
there can be more than one pinch server. And I think that I think Yamaguchi will continue to be the pinch server, but, like, you can have, you know, like, the psychology, like, is, we have Yamaguchi, he's doing, like, the float serves or whatever, and the other team are used to that. So when they put in another pinch server, they probably wouldn't expect him to also be doing those types of serves.
That's true, and it seems like Kinoshita is kind of deciding where the ball will go possibly beforehand. That's what Yamaguchi's thinking that he's doing. But it is interesting for Yamaguchi to have a real rival now.
Yeah. Just motivation to get better.
Because before, Suki just thought of all of the first years as his rivals of just by the fact that they were on the court.
Yeah.
But now it's like, wow, this is someone who could actually take my one little role away.
He wanted to be able to, like, fight and be on the court, and he got there, and now he's, like, has more reason to enhance that skill. That's cool.
And I think there's room for him to have more more tricks in his bag.
Agreed.
Than just that one float serve.
I just like that everybody's getting better. I liked Hinata's change up in the tempo. I like how he knew, like, what coach was going to say before he even said it, and then, like, wants to continue growing.
It's his idea, and I think that's what the most beautiful point from, especially Coach Ugai, would be, that it's the player's idea to adjust. As Kageyama said, whoever stops adjusting won't be able to continue forward.
And I love that. I think it's true.
And I think it's a great life lesson, not just a volleyball lesson, or any sport for that
Agreed.
matter.
Don't be stingy, be open, be flexible,
Grow.
be the best you. Yeah. I like that.
You never have to stop growing, and you never should.
Good episode.
Yeah, agreed.
You good?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if we're training more or we're playing another team or what. I'm not really even sure how many days are left.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out next episode, but...
Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy.
Don't be stingy.